You know, tomorrow, I think I'm bringing the vlog back. I'm bored, I don't have anything to do, I just play video games like an idiot. And you know, the last time I bought the vlogs, for the first time I played video games like an idiot. I think tomorrow, I'm bringing them back. I'm kind of hyped for it. I want to do it. Because I see so many videos and they're shitty edited and I just want to do it, and I feel like I can do this better. And so here's my opportunity to prove that. So yeah, let's do it better. Yeah. I think I'm in a good mood. I think I'm bringing them back. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to episode 80? 81? What is on the menu today, sir? So today on the menu is I have to go to the doctor, get a form filled, come back, and then I'll fill you in a bit on what happened. Those of you who've been following me on Instagram at Yannick Drescher have been seeing or saw what exactly has been happening. But basically I just cleaned my room for 2 weeks, and there's a few more things that need to be done in order to finish this up, and I take you guys with me. And I just, you know, I thought I was gonna like to bring this vlog back and just see how I get by. So yeah, you're welcome to join, you're welcome to leave, but I would prefer if you stayed. I'm trying to finish up a few things before that birthday is, and one of the main things of that is writing my papers, because due to the pandemic, the COVID pandemic, we don't have any seminars, we don't have any presence seminars, we don't have to be in class. The only thing we have to do is write papers. It's basically like I was in Finland. It's a more of a self-reliant, autonomous form of self-study, and I've already started writing the papers, because what else am I supposed to do? And if I write 2 to 3 pages every day, I'll be done with all the papers by the middle of July, and then I'm basically free for 3 months. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm a bit nervous. I'm still talking to the camera, even though I've done it for 80 episodes and plenty of podcasts. Now, yesterday the other podcast came out, but still, it's always a challenge to work and to speak on camera like this spontaneously. Okay, so that is done. It's already 7:53. I have to leave in around an hour. So finish writing now. By the way, what you've just seen is maybe a few seconds of a time lapse on this one, but I actually spent 1.5 hours writing on these 2 pages. So yeah, it's always fun to look back on this and fast forward these ideas and think, oh well, this looked so easy, it looked so simple, but actually I spent 1.5 hours writing on this stuff. So yeah, in vlogs, life just looks so much easier, you know, so much simpler, so much less complicated and investive, and I just sometimes wish I had more time. So while I'm having my breakfast, why don't you go over and have a look into the podcast that I uploaded yesterday. Here's a short outline from that about the podcast number 43 concerning self-help. I think the only thing that books do in this case is they give you the opportunity to open up your mind to new ideas which you want to implement into your own life. And that's then just an opportunity. In the end, it's all lies in my hand what I want to do with all the knowledge of all the self-help books I'm talking about. Yeah, I hope you liked that clip. You know, the problem with doing podcasts alone from now on is one thing, you know, as much as I like speaking on camera, as much as it comes somewhat natural to me, as much as I like also hear myself talk, it's probably a bit of an ego thing. It's also strange to always come up with ideas that can fill an entire podcast episode without getting influences from other people directly while you're talking to them. It's a new challenge, because for the first time I don't have to talk for the camera for like 10 minutes for a 10-minute vlog, but for at least 30 minutes non-stop, uncut, raw. And it's gonna be a new challenge, and I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I'll definitely try it because it feels as if it's the right thing to do at the moment. Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it. You know, so much about this right way is just about maybe adapting to the change in the situation. Of course, there's always this self-help hustle narrative that you should never give up and just you know, keep going, but sometimes it's wise to work smarter, not work harder. That's so my gist and my impression of the idea of, you know, doing a solo show. And so in the end, you know, it's more so about adapting to the change, adapting to the challenges, or just adapting to what happens. And currently, you know, I'm not getting any guests, and that's fine. I'll just adopt and find a different solution, and yeah, and that's that. I can't wait for the day to end when these stupid masks have to finally not be able to put on and not be
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Obligatory to be put in every single lab. You know, I filled out this registration formula. If you visit a doctor for the first time, you have to do this here in Germany, and it's so crazy. They asked me what kind of illnesses and everything I had in the past, and I could just cross everything off as no. And I just realized what kind of an honor this is, that, you know, so many things can go wrong. Like at an instant, you can get cancer, you can get a heart attack, you know, high blood sugar levels, and so many other things. And if I could really just, you know, cross up everything as no, or call it as, you know, as not having had it before, that's much more of an honor than I can actually describe. I disregard it a lot, but it means a lot actually, also to be able to cross this off as no all the time. It's pretty cool. So yeah. You know, this vlog, I don't really want this vlog to be like it was before, to just be a vlog. Maybe I want to look at it from a more egotistical angle. This is more like a logbook. It's more like a journal, a video journal of which I can look back on maybe in 1 year and say, what did I do on the 15th of June 2020? And I'm just gonna watch it. You know, that's just keeps me on track, because I really like this. I rewatched the vlog yesterday and knew exactly what I was doing on the 10th of March 2019, because I was putting a video on there. And so it's more about, what do you call it? Well, just freezing the moment. Freezing the moment, keeping the moment, and making it relivable in a certain, making the memory relivable and re-experienceable in a certain way, if this is actually a word.
English, motherfucker!
But now, let's get down to business. Okay, we're gonna set up the table and everything a bit differently for that. Just give me one moment. So about a week ago, I helped my boss move out of his office. Due to Corona, they had to close down the office, and of course, you know, you want to save costs and save money, especially during these times. And from him, I inherited many things. I just said, you know, I want them, I took them, and maybe I'll be able to use them, and if not, I'll be able to sell them on to other students. From that, I also got these, like I was told, incredibly failure table plates that I made of cheap wood. I thought that was good wood, but I just got myself a quality table plate after I recognized, you know, this is a shitty quality. So what remains to be done today is just putting them on eBay. Putting all these little things, cans, pots, thermos and everything, put it all on eBay. And yeah, like it was with the vlog when I went to the flea market with Antti way back in Finland.
I think this...
You might be flipping, but you can't flip that. That just fits you too much.
Yeah, and my pants.
Yellow, dude, turquoise pants, yellow hat, red backpack.
But
The only thing you need is pink glasses.
I'm thinking about keeping all this stuff to myself. I really feel like them too much. This isn't for me. Also, there's a few cups of mine in there. You know, I received this cup
I received this cup the first time I ever did a video shoot for a company. I was at Bosch and did a company internal video about an award that they were giving away. And it's the first ever contract I did in the beginning of 2018, just before Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life came out, because how they repaid me was not via money. They weren't allowed to do that because it would be black money because I didn't sign a contract, but instead I had to send them an Amazon link in the value span of 50 euros, which amounted to, and for that I ordered a Bluetooth headphones and the first copy of 12 Rules for Life. Yeah, that's how all these stories interconnect and interrelate to one another, and it's pretty nice to see that. Maybe I should keep that in mind, but you don't want to get too attached to things. I have the memory, I have the story, and I have the capability to tell the story, and that might be the most important part of it. 1, 2, 3, 4 cooking pots. 1, 2, 3 pans. 1, 2, 3, 4 thermos. 1 water heater, 3 cheese graters, 1 cup. I kept the other cup because I'm a sucker for these. And 1 spoon. And 2, what do you call it? Cup holders? No, I don't know. I don't know the English language. I don't do English.
Motherfucker, do you speak it? Yes!
So what we do have here in Germany, luckily, I don't know if it's in anywhere else, is something called eBay Offers. And it's a small version of eBay where you can add local adverts like these, and people can just come over and buy them instead of having to bid on them. And yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. And that wraps up today's vlog. Because now I gotta go to work. I got to work, first of all, for the first job, and the second job I'm currently for the second job because, like I said, I'm pretty bored at the moment. I'm delivering pizza and at a local kebab and pizza place here in Tübingen for 4 hours every evening, and see if we have more customers today, how many orders we get today. It's working pretty well, but I'll just set up an Instagram account for them. I'm gonna see how that impacts the sales, making my first moves into social media marketing. Thank you for watching, check out the podcast, and maybe I'll even see you tomorrow again. Okay, goodbye and see you then.